Hello, everyone. Welcome in. My name is Alexis Miller. I'm one of the yoga instructors here for Yoga for Caregivers. This is our weekly stretch session where we focus on getting into our body, stretching ourselves out, getting us ready for the rest of the day and the rest of the week. So, as we move through practice today, keep in mind your boundaries. Notice where are you ready to extend into your postures? Where do you need to modify and come down to the mat? Or perhaps find a center posture. Also, keep in mind, I don't often cue water. So, if and when you feel thirsty, of course, please feel free to step off the mat, grab that drink, and join us whenever you feel ready. So, with all that being said, let's go ahead and come into a comfortable seat, whether the legs are crossed or straight out in front of you. You can be up on a prop like a block. That's what I'm sitting on. You could use a bolster, or you could also just be down on the floor. We're going to root into our sits bones. We're going to sit up nice and tall. And then we'll inhale, bring our shoulders forward and up. Exhale, drop them back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Hands can come into a comfortable position, whether on your knees, palms up or down, or in your lap. You can gently close the eyes if you'd like, or just find an unmoving point and soften your gaze here today. This year, inspiration for our classes is drawn from the Native American medicine wheel based on Sun Bear's vision. The medicine wheel teaches us about movement and change and offers us insight that will help us learn and grow. The raven phase of the year happens under the ducks fly moon. Nature once again reveals the name of this moon. Before ducks prepare to fly south, they gather in groups to make this long journey. Similarly, this is a time for us to create balance and harmony in our lives. Though we may wish for things to remain the same, balance is required in order for us to be in harmony. That means change must occur, and we would do well to welcome it. As you move through practice, see if you can sense an area of your life that feels out of balance. What steps, if any, come to mind about how you can bring yourself back into harmony? So, settling in, taking a deep inhale through the nose, filling the belly, lungs, and chest with air, before slowly exhaling that breath back out. Take another deep inhale, fill your belly, lungs, and chest with air. And then slowly exhale that breath back out. Take another deep inhale as you feel your belly expanding outward like a big balloon. And then exhale, draw the belly button in toward your spine. Inhale as you feel your torso expand, the collarbones gently lift. And then exhale as you feel your shoulders release down and away from your ears. Inhale air in your nose, down your throat, filling your lungs. And then exhale as you squeeze that air out of the lungs, move it up the throat and out your nose. Continue to breathe this way, inhaling and exhaling with intention, seeing if you can welcome in a sense of balance, sense of equanimity, of being right here in this moment, the mind, the body, all focused on the breath. Now, if your mind wanders off or you get distracted by thoughts, noises, physical sensations, that's okay. Simply notice the moment you've gone away. See if you can turn the attention back to the breath, back to focusing on the inhales and the exhales. Now, if it feels right for you, perhaps incorporating a mantra here to help you stay grounded and focused on the breath. Inhale, I am. Exhale, balance itself. Inhale, I am. Exhale, balance itself. remaining here with your breath in whatever way best supports you for just a few more moments here today. Take another deep inhale here, setting an intention or a purpose for your practice today, which really can be anything at all, but often answers the question, why did I get on my mat? Take a nice deep inhale here, feel that intention with heart and mind, and then exhale that breath out. Set the intention off to the side, knowing we'll return to it toward the end of our practice. Lovely. If you're sitting on a prop, go ahead and remove that now, setting it off to the side here. We'll sit up nice and tall. Inhale, sweep your arms up toward the sky, and then exhale, twist over to the left. Right hand to the left knee, left hand behind your body. Curve your head around into a seated twist. Inhale, come back into center. Exhale, drop the left hand down to your side away from the hip, and then lean over to the left on the exhale. Right side body stretch here. Inhale, come back into center, both arms tall. Exhale, twist over to the right, left hand to the right knee, right hand behind the body. Curve the head around into a seated twist. Inhale, come back into center. Exhale, drop that right hand down to the side, away from the hip. Exhale, lean over to the right, left side body stretch. Inhale, back into center, arms up tall. Exhale, twist over to the right or to the left here, seated twist. Inhaling back into center. Exhale, bring that left hand down, lean over to the left, right side body stretch. Inhale, back into center, both arms tall. Exhale to the right, curving that nose around. And then inhale back into center. Exhale, drop that right hand down. Exhale, lean over to the right, left side body stretch. And then inhale back into center, arms tall. Exhale, drop the hands down to the mat, roll over the knees or kick the feet out to the side, come into table. Hands beneath shoulders, knees beneath hips, tops of the feet are on the floor. Inhale, sink the belly, look up toward the sky, coming into cow. Exhale, lift the back, sink the head and the hips, coming into cat. Inhale, sink the belly, squeeze the shoulder blades, feel the stretch through the neck, cow. Exhale into cat, press the mat away, feel the shoulder blades separate, chest and pelvis move toward one another. Inhale, back into neutral. On the next inhale, tuck the toes. On the exhale, lift the hips, come right into a down dog. Go ahead and pedal out your feet here, getting a little bit of movement in through the legs. Nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. Nice deep inhale. And exhale, come into stillness. 2 breaths here, finding your good alignment. Shoulder shrug down, pressing into the mat. Heels reach toward the floor. Chin is tucked, gaze toward the toes. Nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. Nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. Inhale, we look up between the hands, baby step those feet to the top of the mat, come right into a halfway lift. So knees are slightly bent, torso parallel with the floor, back flat, shoulders shrugged down, hands on thighs or shins, gaze is toward the floor. Deep inhale here. And then exhale, sink into your forward fold. Tuck your chin, look down between your legs here, or back between your legs. Now, arms can hang limp. You can palm the mat or bring pinkies to opposite crooks of the elbows. Knees stay slightly bent here. 2 deep breaths. Leaning forward onto the front 2/3 of your feet. Good. And then inhale, bend the knees, flatten the back here, reverse swan dive as you sweep your arms wide and up. And then exhale, bring your hands into heart center. Nice work. Inhale, the arms go up. Exhale, swan dive down into our forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, knees slightly bent. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back into plank. Hands beneath the shoulders, balls of the feet beneath the heels. You're one long line from shoulders to heels. Nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, bend at the elbows, lower all the way down to the mat, untuck the toes. Inhale, bring your elbows beneath your shoulders, plant your forearms, lift your gaze and torso sphinx. So shoulders are shrugged down, elbows are drawing in toward the sides of the body, release the glutes, tops of the feet are on the floor here. 2 nice deep breaths. Good. Inhale, come down to the mat, bring the hands beneath the shoulders, press on up into your plank before exhaling into a down dog here. On the next inhale, sweep your left leg tall, flex the foot, press through the heel, 3-legged dog. So no matter how high that leg goes, really reach through the heel away from the body, press into the hands, move the chest toward the thigh, 2 breaths here. Inhale, bend your knee, look up between your hands. Exhale, step that left foot forward, turn the back heel down. Inhale, sweep up the arms, lift the torso, warrior 1. So front knees bent in line with your foot and in line with your ankle, back leg long, heel is down. Square the hips with the top of your mat, arms up, shoulders down. Hands can also be at heart center. Let's take a couple deep breaths here. And then inhale, bring your arms out to a T. Exhale, twist open to the right. Adjust that back foot so it's almost parallel with the back of your mat. Stay sinking into this front knee. Hips are open. Square or squeeze your thighs toward one another, toward that midline, so you get that nice, deep, dynamic tension engagement in the thighs. Core is gently engaged. Breathing here. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, surf forward through the fingers, hinge at the hips. Right hand comes down to shin, ankle, or the mat. Back arm reaches up tall. Welcome into triangle. Palm is open. Top shoulder and hip rotate backward. Bottom hip presses forward. Feel to the inside of that lower leg here. Good. Stacking those shoulders, chest nice and open. Breathing. And then inhale, top hand comes down to the mat. Switch it with that left hand. Exhale, rotate across the body. Lift your left arm tall, coming into revolve triangle. So top palm is up, stacking the shoulders once again. Really focus on rotating through the spine, feeling the pull through the outside of the right leg, keeping your left heel or your right heel down on the mat. Good. Breathing here. And then inhale, top hand comes down to the mat. Bring that back foot up onto the ball. Exhale, step back into your down dog. Take 2 deep breaths here, finding that good alignment. And then inhale, look up between the hands. Baby step those feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, nice flat back, knees slightly bent. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, flatten the back, reverse swan dive, your arms sweep wide and up. And then exhale, come right into heart center. Nice work. Inhale, the arms tall. Exhale, swan dive down into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back, knees slightly bent. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back into plank. Good. One long line from shoulders, 2 heels, core engaged. Nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, bend at your elbows, lower all the way down to the mat. Untuck the toes here. Inhale, press into your hands, lift your torso tall, cobra. So shoulders are shrugged down, elbows are tucked into the sides, gaze and chest are forward and proud. Release the glutes, tops of the feet are on the floor. Breathing. On the next inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, engage the core, flip over the feet, coming into down dog. Nice work. On the next inhale, sweep your right leg tall, flex the foot, press through the heel, 3-legged dog. Ground down to the hands and that bottom foot, press the chest toward the thighs. 2 breath here. Inhale, bend your knee, look up between your hands. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Turn your back heel down at about a 45-degree angle. Inhale, sweep up the arms, lift the torso, warrior 1, opposite side. So front knees bent in line with your foot and in line with your ankle, back leg long, heel down. Hips are square with the top of your mat, arms up, shoulders down. Hands can also be at heart center here. Couple breaths. Inhale, arms out to a T. Exhale, twist open to the left, palms turn down, warrior 2. So adjust your back foot so it's parallel at the back of the mat. Keep sinking into that front knee. Squeeze the thighs toward the midline. Engage the core here. Couple deep breaths. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, surf forward through the fingers, hinge at the hips. Front hand comes down to shin, ankle, or mat. Back arm reaches tall. Welcome into triangle. So top arm and palm are open, top shoulder, hip, rotate backward, bottom hip presses forward. We're trying to feel that stretch the inside of the right leg, nice and open through the torso here. Front knee slightly bent, couple breaths. Inhale, top hand comes down to the mat. Switch it with the right hand. Exhale, rotate across the body. Lift that right arm tall, coming into your revolved triangle. Top palm and arm are up and open. Shoulders are stacked. Focus on rotating through the spine, feeling the pull through the outside of the right leg, and then keep that left heel down on the mat. Breathing. Inhale, top hand comes down to the mat. Bring that back foot up onto the ball. Exhale, step back into down dog. 2 final breaths here in down dog. Shoulders shrug down, chest press toward the thighs, heels reach toward the floor. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, drop the knees down to the mat, untuck your toes. Exhale, sink on back into a child's pose. Elongate your arms and your forehead comes down to the floor. So take a moment here, check in with the body, notice what's present. Notice how one side of the body feels as compared to the other. We just did a lot of stretching on both sides. No need to judge. No need to fix or change anything. Simply noticing your experience just as it is. When you're ready, inhale, come on up onto hands and knees before making your way into a seated position. Your legs can be straight, or you can find that crisscross applesauce position. We'll sit up nice and tall here. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, let that breath go. Nice. Inhale, sweep your right arm out to the side, palm facing forward, thumb facing upward, and kind of dip those fingers down to the floor without touching your mat. Now you can stay here. I'm already feeling a stretch through my arm and into my neck. Option is to exhale, turn the nose over to the left. Again, you can stay here. Or if you'd like, exhale, drop your nose down toward your armpit. Feeling that nice deep stretch through the neck, shoulder blade down into the bicep, tricep, forearm, and even into the fingertips. Couple deep breaths here. Inhale, let's go ahead and come back into neutral. Nice. Exhale, left arm sweeps out, palm facing forward, thumb facing upward, fingertips dip down toward the mat without touching. You can stay right here and just feel into that stretch in the arm, neck, and fingertips. Option is to exhale, nose turns over to the right. Again, you can stay right here. Following exhale option, tip the nose down toward the armpit here, coming into that nice stretch on the opposite side. Wherever you are, the core gently engaged, breathing. Good. Inhale, go ahead and return to neutral. We're going to make our way onto our back. So if you need a towel off, grab a drink of water, put on socks or a jacket for final relaxation. Now's your moment. We won't sit up for the rest of our practice, okay? So coming on down onto the back, tuck the knees into the chest, wrap the arms around, give yourself a little squeeze here. Practice well done. Maybe rock from side to side, a little roly-poly action. This can feel really nice, but you don't have to if you don't want to. And then when you do feel ready, coming into stillness, we'll drop the soles of the feet down to the floor and we'll get ready for final relaxation. So, lots of options. So you can stay right here, which can be a relief on the low back. You can always take your props like your block or bolster and place them under the thighs and extend the legs, which can release that low back tension and hip tension as well. You can allow the knees to fall open wide, soles of the feet together for recline bound angle. You can extend one leg and keep the other in for fallen tree. You can extend both legs for traditional final relaxation. Notice where your hands want to be. There's no wrong answer here. Other options, you can lay on your side if that's more comfortable. You can lay on your belly, or you can even come back into a seated position. Whatever your final relaxation looks like for you, I invite you to make your way into that position now. This is your practice, so make it so. And as you settle in, I invite you to tune into the breath. So begin to notice how fast or slow it's become, how deep or shallow. Noticing the quality of each breath on your inhales and the quality of each breath on your exhales. Feeling into the gentle rise and fall of your belly. Gentle rise and fall of your chest. Really notice how it feels as the air moves in and out of your nose, up and down your throat. Seeing if you can let yourself come into a state of balance here. You're not doing, but you're not doing nothing. You're simply being. You're resting here with intentionality, sense of welcoming all that is present, allowing your body to absorb this amazing practice we just did. The mind starts to wander off to the to-do list, whatever's after practice. There's something happening in your life. See if you can turn the attention back to the breath, back to focusing on the inhales and the exhales. If it feels right for you, welcome in that mantra once again. Inhale, I am. Exhale, balance itself. Inhale, I am. Exhale, balance itself. Remaining here with your breath in whatever way best supports you for a few more moments today. I'm going to get quiet for this final part of practice so you can have it to yourself. Please know that I am watching the time and I respect yours, and I will let you out of this posture before the end of practice. So lean on back, let go. Just rest right here with your breath. We can bring the practice from the meditation hall into our daily lives. Meditation becomes the matter of everyday life. Bringing your awareness back into this space, taking a deep inhale through the nose, filling your belly, lungs, and chest with air, before slowly exhaling that breath back out. Take another deep inhale as you begin to wiggle fingers and toes. Move arms and legs, gently waking the body up. And when it feels right for you, roll onto one side, pause there with an arm or a hand beneath your head. It's here that I invite you to bring back to mind your intention or your purpose that you set at the beginning of practice that answered the question, why did I get on my mat? Take a nice deep inhale here. Make your way on up into your seated position as we close out practice together. So finding your comfortable seat, rooting into the sits bones, sitting up nice and tall. We inhale as the shoulders come forward and up. We exhale as they drop back and down. Find a comfortable spot for the hands on the knees, palms up or down, in the lap or at heart center if you'd like. Closing the eyes if that feels good for you. We take a moment to express gratitude for yet another lovely day here on earth and for our bodies that allow us to do so many things, including yoga. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through this practice today. It was a joy and an honor, and I hope to be able to do so again in the future. The light in me, it sees the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me here for this weekly stretch session with Yoga for Caregivers. Again, my name is Alexis Miller, and you can find me here every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern. So mark your calendars, set your alarms. You can find Yoga for Caregivers on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. We need YouTube subscribers, so please go and follow us. And make sure to share with any friends that you know who are caregivers and check out all of those resources so you can access other practices from volunteers like me. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a delightful rest of your week, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.